Hi everyone, Emma here. I just wanted to take a moment to pause and breathe and say a huge thank you, because this morning my channel just ticked over 60,000 subscribers, which absolutely blows my mind. I mean, when I started this journey just over a year ago, I never imagined it would grow the way it's done, and I thought maybe I'd reach a few hundred people. Me on my walks with my little friend Mikey here. Maybe my mum would watch if I pestered her enough. But 60,000 of you, honestly, it is so humbling and it's exciting and it's a little bit surreal. Because when I think back to my first videos, it's cringy embarrassing. I mean, I didn't know how to edit, the lighting was awful, the sound quality was terrible. The editing was really clunky when I did learn how to do editing at all. But I was filming on my phone to begin with, and then fumbling around with CapCut and trying to upload to YouTube. I didn't have a clue what I was doing. But I had something important to share, and that matters to me more than the polish. So over the year, I've learned so much. I've picked up skills I never thought I'd need, and I've learned how to edit reasonably well, how to structure a video so that it flows, so that and realizing things like thumbnail design and titles grab attention and they're really important. And if I'm honest, it hasn't all been plain sailing. I mean, I've made loads of mistakes. I've had to redo videos. I did a whole video recording in Bath with a beautiful backdrop in the rain, wearing a waterproof jacket, which I didn't realise until afterwards when I was looking at the clips and trying to edit, that everything I was saying was being was this scratchy noise going into my microphone. I had to bin the lot. So you didn't get the first Bath video, you got the second one. And I've had days where I've just thought, oh God, nobody was watching. I mean, you start on YouTube and nobody watches, and you just keep going and you kind of think, what's the point? Is anybody ever going to listen? Is anybody interested? But I kept going, and that persistence is what's got me here today. So the truth is, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need perfect equipment. You don't need years of experience just to start something. You just need a message, and you need a bit of grit and determination. And you need to not care if you look a bit silly, or if people make unkind comments. You just have to brush them off, even though that is really, really hard, because done is better than perfect. Because the best part of this hasn't been the numbers, it's been the people, you, the comments, the stories, the connections I've made. They come in from all over the world, from Surrey to Sydney. From my mountain home in Andorra, I'm reaching people everywhere across the world, from America, Canada, New Zealand, Australia, South Africa, everywhere. People are interacting with the channel, writing to me, asking me things, and sometimes I don't know, sometimes I've got to find out, but you know, just that connection has been incredible. And what keeps me going is when someone messages me to say, I changed my diet and I now feel amazing, or I'm finally off my medication. God, sorry. It's just, or just even I just don't feel so tired anymore, or I've started my weight loss journey and I've lost X amount of kilos. It's so uplifting. It's so encouraging and amazing to hear you guys telling me those things, because health isn't about following the herd. It's about individuals like you deciding to take responsibility, do something different, and to see what's possible and just try. And that courage inspires me every single day. It's about being okay when your family and friends think you're a total weirdo. It's about choosing your own path. It's about listening to your body and acting on the signals that it's giving you, and instead of trying to cover them up with medication, dare I say that word. It's about learning and trying and adapting and failing too, because I failed so many times on the path to try to reach the point that I've reached today, where I feel like I'm in really good health, and it's just getting better and better. And I'm 57 in January. But you know, at 50, I sat there thinking, this is rubbish. I feel terrible. God, what am I going to feel like when I'm 60? I actually remember having those thoughts. And because one day you will get there. One day you will find the right way for you, and it will be so worth it. And this is really what I wanted to say today, because if you want to reclaim your health, if you want to feel better, it doesn't come from necessarily just doing what everyone else is doing. Because let's face it, what everyone else is doing isn't really working. It takes courage to say no to the standard advice, to the processed foods, to the snacks that everyone else treats as completely a normal part of life. It takes courage to say no to alcohol at the event. It takes, to pack your lunch and take it to the office every day. Do something different, and now you stand out, and now people perceive you as odd. Sometimes you get laughed at. Sometimes people ridicule you. Sometimes people roll their eyes. But in the end, who's laughing? Who's laughing hardest when you're the one waking up without pain, with energy, with confidence, feeling like yourself again, feeling like you've got your body back? You know, who's laughing now? Somebody sent me a message the other day, and he said, I say it's a he, I don't know. He said, I just came home, finished a packet of fish and chips, drank half a bottle of red wine, comfortably numb, who wants to live forever? I mean, I don't know, he was from the north of England, but it amused me to just think of him. And it amused me because I liked the musical references that he made. And yes, it's not for everybody. Some people really don't care. They just want to eat the fish and chips. They just want to drink the red wine, and they don't care. But the thing is, you're looking at 20, 30, 40 years of living in a suboptimal state, living in a way where maybe someone else has to look after you, where everything hurts, where you don't have much quality of life, or you choose to do something different. You choose life, to use that old quote from Trainspotting all those years ago. Health isn't always about comfort. It's about growth, and it's about sometimes choosing the road that's less travelled, but it's worth it. It's so worth it. And that's the hard part. You've got to choose the uncomfortable bits. You've got to choose to do the difficult things. You've got to choose to ditch those habits that they're so ingrained. They feel so good. You want to eat the foods that you love eating, but sometimes they don't really serve you that well. You don't get transformation by just staying comfortable. You get it by choosing the harder path, and the path that asks more of you, but then rewards you tenfold. And you can have days off, and you can go wild now and again. Nobody's saying live like a monk. And yes, I might be weird, but I'm certainly not boring. I've just learned how to flex, get through it, and then get back on the horse. I make loads of mistakes. I'm not perfect all the time, absolutely far from it. But I've found a way of living that, for the most part, I just feel absolutely great, and I want to get better and better at that. I want to continue feeling great, and that's what I also help other people to do. And yes, it's never all going to be butterflies and rainbows, but I just again wanted to just say thank you so much for being here, for sticking with me, for listening, for learning, for telling me about all the things you tell me about. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. Every single like, every single comment, you think it's just a small click, but it's actually building something so much bigger, because this channel isn't about me. It's about us, about a movement of people who are saying, no more, I want to feel strong again. I've had enough. I want to feel healthy. I want to take control of my health. I want to take control of my life again. And the fact that I get to be part of that journey, like I said, absolutely the greatest privilege. So super humbling. And yeah, not everybody thinks this channel's amazing. I get the nasty comments. I get the spiteful, spiky things that people say. Somebody said the other day, you are really old. Okay, that's great. Thanks so much for your input. I already know this. I have mirrors. But guess what? One day you're going to have wrinkles too. And guess what? One day you too will lose your youth and your beauty and your vigour. But do you know what's far more important than what somebody looks like on the outside? It's what's on the inside that matters, and that's the same for everybody. What's inside you. And I know it's only complete losers who write mean comments on anybody else's channel, on anybody else's work, you know, and I know it's important to ignore them, but those comments, they still hurt me. But I'm getting better at ignoring them. So once again, thank you. Thanks for tuning in. Keep watching. I hope that you're keep commenting, keep telling me about your lives, because I just absolutely, it's just wonderful, and it's wonderful that you are changing you as well. I hope to give you a lovely sunny view of San Sebastian in the northwest corner of Spain, but unfortunately the clouds came over today, but you've still got the view. Some of you also know that alongside this channel, my day job is coaching. I coach people one-to-one, and that's been so rewarding too. And you know, just seeing somebody go from feeling tired and stuck to thriving and confident, that's what it's all about, isn't it? But whether you're part of my coaching or whether you just watch my videos each week, you're part of this community, and I'm so grateful for that. So this is only the beginning. I've got so many more ideas, more videos to film, more walks to go on with Mikey, more conversations to have with you. So thank you again, and thank you for supporting me, for supporting each other, because you've formed a community, and people are helping each other, which is what I wanted to see right from the beginning, and for proving that change is possible with your stories, with your everything you've said. That change is possible when we take that first step. So here's to health and strength and energy and the courage to do things differently. And here's also to the next 60,000. And yes, until next time, nourish, don't punish. Keep being weird and different, and doing and striking out to find the good health, the good path. Cheerio for now. Thanks for watching.